Namaskar, good afternoon, and welcome to CIET NCERT's another online training live session. And my name is Deepak Mishra. You are watching this session live on our PM eVidya channel number 6 to 12. And you can also join us on our YouTube handles by the name NCERT Official and NCERT PM eVidya class 6 to 12. In this week, on online training session, we will be talking about a very important topic under the umbrella theme cybercrime. We will understand in depth the meaning of cybercrime, why it is increasing day by day, and how one can be understood and aware by this crime. We will go in depth and understand everything about cybercrime. This is an online program, as I told you earlier, and this initiative is brought to you by CIET NCERT in collaboration with Ministry of Home Affairs. On the last day of training session, that is on Friday, you can join us on the assessment, and there will be a size assessment, and if you score more than 70%, you will be granted a certificate. For more rules and regulation, you can just visit to our website on CIET's website and have the access detailed information about this assessment. So let's begin this. And one another important announcement: during this entire online training program, if you want to connect with us, if you want to reach us by asking any questions, any suggestions, any query, you can just call us on a number. The number is displayed on the screen. It is 8800440559. And apart from that, you can also write us on email. We do have a dedicated email ID. It is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. and during this online training session on YouTube, you can just visit the comments section or on live chat box and ask your questions, give your suggestions, and you can reach us. So today we are on day 1 training. As I told you earlier, this is a 5-day, 5-hour of online training, and today on day 1 we will be talking about concept of cybercrime and recent trends. And to help us to understand everything in detail and in depth, we are joined by Dr. Deepak Kumar, who is Senior Technical Program Manager at Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, Ministry of Home Affairs, New Delhi. Dr. Deepak, a very warm good afternoon, very warm welcome. Namaskar.
Thank you.
Sir, please help me and our viewers to understand this complete topic, cybercrime, as this is a 5-day, 5-hour of training, and today we are on day 1. We had chosen under the umbrella theme cybercrime that what is the concept of cybercrime and what recent trends you had observed. Please help us and our viewers to understand in detail this concept behind this topic.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us here in this platform. The topic and the theme about cybercrime, that is important, and in today's session we're going to discuss about what exactly is cybercrime and like what are the recent trends generally which is happening, and generally for initiating a cybercrime, what are the methods, what are the modus operandi. And we have seen that various news, various articles are coming, and many people have duped their hard-earned money. Then how we can secure ourselves, and what are the trending cyber things in the market. So before starting this particular subject, I would thanks to NCERT as well and viewers from this channel, like they're going to understand exactly what is the subject. So first of all, I4C itself, like Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, it's a nodal body in India, and the vision is clear that to create a safe cyberspace for the citizens of India, and the mission we do have to create an effective framework and ecosystem for the prevention, detection, investigation and prosecution of cybercrime in the country. The topic today about cybercrime, first of all, like we have seen that different crimes are happening, but when it comes about the cybercrime, simply it refers like any criminal activity that involves a computer, network, digital device, or any network devices where the violations are happening. Sometimes we know about the digital things, we know about the mobiles, we know about the applications, we know about the laptops and different digital things. But sometimes accidentally or deliberately, which we can say that like we trap into these things. And what happened? Once we trap into these things, or our family members or any people who are into this domain, they have to not only lose the money. Sometimes it also link with their like with with personal things. Sometimes, people commit suicides with the same thing. We have seen that in India, even though many people they have lost entire earning of their life, even though, and at the end of the things like they have to committed suicide and many things which is came to in our knowledge as well. So from the session, first of all, very important that in today's generation, in today's era, we have seen that the entire cybercrime has been shifted, entire digital things, entire the crimes are being shifted in this particular digital domain. And when you talk about digital domain, basically we're talking about the mobile, we're talking about the smartphones generally. And we have seen that we're using different mobiles, we're using different basically applications, but we don't know exactly these applications are doing what. Are these applications are safe? Are these game is the game which we are using the application to do a photo editing, is this safe or not? So sometimes we have to understand exactly the functionality of the application, the use of this particular website. Even though we are using different social media platforms, such as we are watching reels, we are watching shorts, we are creating some good videos, and we are sharing different platforms. Even though we are using like WhatsApp, Telegram, such kind of social media applications, these applications are not only the like WhatsApp or Instagram, it could be any social media application. And majorly we are using to for our good purpose, for sharing information, for communication. But side by side, sometimes we don't know exactly the maximum cyber or crimes are happening through these platforms, these entities basically. So now what is happening that the digital bomb, we are talking about the digital era, which is which like we our entire life, our entire day-to-day life, we are depending on this platform. I would say one thing like a person is rarely using the digital device or mobile phone. Even though if I'm asking about the screen time, a person minimum 1 hour, 2 hour to 10 to 12 to 15 hours of screen times are there where people are using mobile phones for the same thing. The point here is why I am pointing this digital device or digital, mobile basically. Majorly, we have seen that people are doing two things. Either they are working somewhere in a companies, or if you're talking about any person, those who are in college, those who are in home, basically they are actually using mobiles for their any purpose, for their study purpose, for their exercise purpose, for their any homework or whatever you can say that. But point is here like sometimes we know exactly how things are happening. We have seen various news articles, even though we have seen that some person created good application and they're earning good amount of money through the game. Sometimes we have seen that a student from so and so college, so and so school, he prepared one application in artificial intelligence AI with the help of chat gpt basically. And what happened, he earned a good money, he got a good project, he was funded by so and so company. So that things are happening, no doubt. But when you compare the average, when you see like approx suppose 35 lakhs of students passed every year, so out of them, how many of them are basically they got the good result because of using these all things. So depending on the situation, that things are happening. So now the point here is like cybercrime perspective things, we should know about the trends, and trends are very important. Like we heard about malwares, virus in general. We talk about phishing attack, that is in general. But these are the methods. Phishing and virus, these are the elements which are always linked with the your cyber perspective. But the point here is that when you're talking about what are the trending cyber crime, what is the recent trend which is happening. So you have heard about various, for example, we're talking about digital arrest, we're talking about online task job frauds basically, which is we're talking about like e-commerce frauds which is there. So let's take some example, like when talking about the trading. So everybody have to earn money, and sometime whatever we see in on our internet, on the mobile, or on any basically video, we have seen that various person are like showing some sort of advertisement such as trading based to earn good money. And various cricketers and influencers, you can say that, or celebrities, even though they are also coming onto the platform, they are saying that you have to earn money, you have to install this application, or you have to invest on these platform. This could be the situation. But what is happening nowadays, we have seen that the tradings are coming with the help of Natras pencil kind of things, HRS basically. It could be a narrative with this seasonal thing, I would say. So what is happening here? For investment perspective, investment in what domain? Through crypto, through any shares like that, through trading perspective. So things are there where fake channels are there, fake advertisements are there, fake WhatsApp groups are there, and people are joining them. And within the group, even we have seen that many people are saying that yes, I have won the money, I have like invested so many things, I have seen the profit on this particular, I got 200% profit, I purchased, Mercedes, I purchased so and so things. But the point here is that do you really know exactly are these things are, I mean, real? And do we invest in this particular? By the time when you invest some money over there through game, through installing a modded application phone, it's not always true, because what happened that time, the entire thing is depending on the data. And if the data has gone through from our device, from our computer, from our mobile, and until unless what happened, then in future they will call again, they will make a situation that ki, excuse me, Mr. Deepak Kumar, yeah, have you purchased some car? I mean, you have taken some loan, or so we would like to provide the loan. Then how they got to know that I have a car, I took a car on loan and I need a loan like that. Sometimes such kind of data is really important when we are sharing accidentally or deliberately for the same thing. Online task fraud, job fraud. Students, I'm telling you, the various frauds are there. Even the teachers like that. Um, I mean, we have seen that many work from home. That's called part-time job, or you can say loan-based, like you need a loan like that. So sometimes these kind of applications are there, and some these kind of fake application, even those are present on Google Play Store, and people are downloading those Play Stores application from these platform. And what happened, like these applications take our contact. The application have, the permission called SMS reading permission. And finally, what happened? It's like they have our data. And finally, to repay the loan, they may call us, they may blackmail us, and we have seen various crimes are happening. They may say that, "Okay, sir, we have your Aadhaar card." Of course, the moment when you have to take loan, we have to submit some sort of document. We have to submit our photo. We have to submit our PAN, Aadhaar, whatever things they are required. We have to send our things basically. So what happened the moment when we share information from our consent, and in future something happened from their side, then actually we are responsible for the same thing. Our awareness is very, very important for the same thing, like whether we have to share or not. So to understand what is real, what is fake, that's a big question. And to understand what is real, what is fake, we have to check today, like with the help of some examples, with some showcase, then only you get to know exactly what is the reality. We have seen that many things are there where in cyber, blue tick and this verification links kind of scams are happening on, on this Instagram platform. They may say that ki, sir, madam, would you like your profile is really genuine, and we have seen that you're highly active. Official perspective, you will receive one link, kindly fulfill the link, and accordingly you will get the things. Remember, my friends, what is happening there? In that case, that links are generally phishing link. So you will see that the moment sometimes in various influencers, even the various person who do have a good number of followers, even though those accounts are getting hacked, even though you have seen that YouTube or different platforms, those are those who are using. So the answer is that uh, should not trap into greed and should not click such kind of links, which is really important for the same thing. Seasonal narratives are very important. Why? Because sometimes what happened during this shadi ka season, like you see matrimonial perspective things are there, invitation based calendars, or you can say invites are there. Sometimes invites comes in a form of APK file, and they are saying that install the application to see exactly who are the, like number of members have invited for the, for any marriage ceremony, or you can say any sort of birthday or XYZ perspective. What happened? The moment when you download this application, or you can see the calendar, when you click the calendar on your Android phone, I'm talking about the Android phone basically. Then what happened that when you install the application, because APK application, Android Package Kit, Android application is basically a executable file which can runs only on Android platform. It's not only APK, it could be ABB, it could be like that. Similarly, we have IPA file for the iOS like that. Then what happened? These applications Android phone and download the application on their phone, then finally what happened? Then things are getting hacked. So e-commerce frauds are there. accounts are hacked there. So sometimes we have to make sure that what things are very important, where we have to click, what we have to download, and who are the sender, who are asking the information. So that is the important subject for the same thing. So now let's see a quick go through with the same, where we have seen that exactly the news. I did what? You can do these things from your side. You can go to any search engine like Google or XYZ. You search a keyword. You search about like digital arrest. You search about any scam, job fraud. You search about Natraj pencil. You search about anything which you need information for the cybercrime. You can see on my screen that it's very clear. I have searched about digital arrest, where the first result talking about digital arrest scams, what to know and how to fight back. Second, in arrested sector 8 women, losses around 57 lakh of rupees. Third is like digital arrest conman held in Rajasthan. And the next is about 76-year-old women, victim of cyber gangs, digital arrest of rupees 11 lakh, like that. And last is like teacher receives digital arrest penalty, case closed after cyber cell investigation. I mean, a fraudulent person was claiming that he's a CBI officer, and he was proposed a settlement that offering to resolve the case through a digital arrest followed by the bail. So various crimes are there where the people are earning and blackmailing in a various manner, where cyber are a big subject and they don't know exactly how these things are really helping, really work out. Now, moving ahead with the screen, basically, you can see it's a replica. It's just like you see a fake police is there, a fake narrative is there, and in fake narrative, a person sitting on on a laptop or maybe on a mobile and stating that "Ki, I'm calling from CID, I'm calling from so police, and they come in various manner. This is a setup basically, which I would like to say. But the setup goes how? I mean, it can come in various manner. It can come in sophisticated scam, basically, which we have said that where impersonation is there. Impersonation, disguising is there, where in disguised manner a person may claim that he's from law enforcement like a police, CID, any official, maybe from government as well. They may say that I'm calling from DOT or IB or any government ED, like that. And sometimes they may create some sort of fear factor. And when you see the results like that in a university perspective, like we see digital arrest of around 14 lakh. I'm telling you one thing, it's not only the person who are student, it's not only those who are not techie, it's not only those who are like don't know about cyber crime or technical things, or those who are not using phone. Major kind of are actually happening with the person who are literate, eligible, those who are using phone, those who are using different platforms. And sometimes it's sad to say that these things are happening. Why? Because of the awareness one, because of the latest narrative they don't know how. And that is why Cyber Dost is really helping in this platform to getting aware. State police, state intelligence, state law enforcement, and different NGOs, private sectors, people are, sharing different awareness about this cyber crime, basically. So you can see that it's a recent case where we see of a university, basically he defrauded from the digital arrest and he lost around 14 lakh of rupees. Similarly, retired colonel from army itself lost around 3.4 CR of digital arrest scam, and that is this year only, the month of March. Similarly, retired pathologist duped around 46 lakh. And you can see that when they have lost the money is not only used for good perspective. Sometimes these criminals claim that like if you need loan, they can provide the loan as well. They can do the settlement of the loan, like they will approve your loan from some sort of banks, like that. It's mean that in certain cases, like many bankers are involved into this kind of cybercrime, where people easily trust to the bankers, and bankers are actually, with the help of some gangs, they are helping and they're providing some sort of bank accounts to launder the money, to park the money onto the platform. And it is already on news, like more than 80 banks officials are has been busted by the law enforcement in pan India, basically, which is there. Similarly, Mumbai women lost around 20 CR is one of the longest digital arrest scam. And you see around 86-year-old. So I'm telling you one thing, a person who 86-year-old, a person like she having actually around this amount of money. And I don't know, a person, I mean, posing some sort of police officials, and she didn't aware about this particular. And few days back, like, like on a caller tune, we heard about Sri Amitabh Bachchan ji, like we have to be aware that if suppose anything happening, we have to make a call to a helpline number called 1930. And such kind of awareness are routine level from the initiating from or disseminating from the government entities through the various manner. And from the government perspective, yes, it has been seen that like what are the yearly basis, what kind of issues, I mean, what are the steps generally which is taken through to address the issue with related to the digital arrest scam. We have seen that around 4,000 Skype IDs has been blocked. More than 83,000 WhatsApp number has been used on digital arrest because the moment when somebody reported onto the portal called cybercrime.gov.in, in that the list of the suspicious number pertaining to digital arrest that can be helped out. My point here is that right now I'm pointing about digital arrest. It's a trending one. Similarly, we discuss about the other areas where we have to focus perspective. So one is called these are the scammers in front of you. And the scammers are like what? Scammers are basically they posing themselves, they wear the police and they make a call. And they don't know exactly, sometimes they have to make a call to the police. Sometimes they have to make a call to real police. And they in because they already using the fake numbers, they are using fake details. And the moment if the fake things are there, it is very simple to understand exactly. It is very tough for the police to trace or to track for the entities. It's used by scam what is are very clear. It is like they claim that you police may say that like hello hi you have I'm calling from the police department so and so, and we have found the MDMA drug parcel within your name. Or maybe second they may say that like there's a arrest of a family members in a criminal case. Or maybe say that have you received a court summons of an arrest warrant for the for doing some sort of cheating or doing these all things. Sometimes they may say that key maybe you have trapped into some sort of racket which is there. Or sometimes they may say that key you have watched some sort of illicit or objectionable content onto your phone, or you have kept something on your phone like child sexual abuse material, CSAM, or any pornographic content like that. So they do what they try to blackmail. They try to send some fake summons or court orders or legal notice like that. And what happened that these are done by some sort of gangs. Those comes under organized gangs. And organized gangs are what exactly? It's a set of experts and retired persons or the criminals or big and small, every type of person where they get to know about what is the cyber concept basically. The modus is very clear. They create, they contact through the phone, through the text, through the email like that. That is one. Similarly, they can create an urgency and they ask for the payment. They, create like accusation perspective. They will say it's a very severe thing, which is very important. They will tell that you should not connect with any family member. You should not go outside the things. You have to be in front of us. You join the Skype, you join the WhatsApp, you join so and so channel. You should not disable the camera, you should not disconnect the call, else. So they will create a fear. And out of them, what happened? They extort the money, they ask the money, they will understand the situation. So telling you very clearly, they will always try to call those person where they have done a fundamental homework. So what is fundamental homework? So first of all, the gang start with simply calling to various people. They will understand exactly who are the person who can be easily trapped into this particular. They will not call all people in this particular. So once they have the data, then accordingly they can initiate the situation. So what we have done, we discuss about the threats, emerging cyber crimes. It could be like part-time job scams. It could be cyber slavery, digital arrest, and all. And it could be investment-based scams. And similarly, we do have AI-generated based threats and deepfakes. We heard about hawks, fake information, disinformation. You can say that. And similarly, we are in the era basically artificial intelligence based of fake crimes, digital fake things are there. So now let's see some sort of news where we are talking about the scams are happening in different area where it linked with the investment based frauds which is there. So now what is happening here? One, a man cheated of rupees 30 lakhs in online fraud news. These are the news article generally which is there. Sometimes it may give these may give some idea exactly what is happening. You can see in Vesu, in Surat, in Gujarat, because what happened that a homemaker lost around 38 lakh of task fraud. Similarly, we do have online task के जाल में फंसकर शिक्षक ने गंवाए 69 lakh, approx 69 lakhs of rupees. I mean, a teacher who trapped into this particular and in this fraudulent activities, and he lost around 70 lakhs of rupees onto the same thing. So the question is that why teacher, why homemaker, why politician, why student, everyone, every person can be traced into trap into these all things. And the last, three from Surat cheat clothing e-commerce site of rupees 5.5 crore. So depends on the clothing perspective, the textile industry perspective, they're targeting to the people who are from Surat and Gujarat. Similarly, for spices and all, they try to contact from the Andhra, Telangana, like that. Similarly, from the different area, different. So these are the narrative for the people who are from the different area. So now what happened, like in the digital arrest, in the digital perspective, now the next is about investment done. We are talking about the deep fake, which is again a big subject. Deep fake is just like, a synthetic video, synthetic content, which is a mix of audio and video. And earlier we talked about the morphing content. In morphing, what is happening? It's like a static content. Somebody replace the face from the different face. And now the things are what, like in a video format, where they have a set of data set, they have set of photos, they have set of content, and they try to lure the people into the area of cybercrime. We have seen that the officials from the government one, the any politicians you can say, I mean influencers, celebrities, they are basically they're using these areas, these I mean example of these impersonating these basically profiles, which is their entities you can say, because people, those who are using this platform, they are easily convinced with them, and you never know exactly how these things are happening. So now one example, it has been seen that different platforms, it could be, it's not only the things which I'm showing over here, it could be come from various platforms, the majority of the platforms from the Meta, which we can say that, and the contents are coming on these platform. When we see the logo, when we see the name, when we see the content, we easily convince with the same thing. And if you see that, we don't know exactly what is the real I mean website of NDTV. We may don't know exactly the real website of Dainik Jagran. We don't know maybe the real website of Indian Express. But what is happening here? The content, the images they are misusing, and these are public platform information. It's not my information. It's not government information, and they are taking information from the public domain, and accordingly they try to push the ads like that, and the content whatever they have writing on the news, that is completely fabricated and completely they easily convince people to click on that link, and sometimes it is very important to understand the situation. Another platform like X, and it's not X only, the content you can see, like the blue tick pages, even though those who are propagating such kind of things. So what is happening from the government side, no doubt, by the time when it comes to notice to us, or from the people who are going to report through the platform through cybercrime.gov.in, or from or with the nearest police station or cyber division, government are taking down, but again they will come with the new things. So you can see the content which is in front of you, the content again which is talking about, like, is this really the end of Shreya Ghoshal's fate has shocked millions? The whole country is in the state of shock after yesterday's news. Shreya Ghoshal has said goodbye to her normal life. And what happened that the followers, the people, they can see the content, they easily click that link. The moment when you click that link, the real cyber crimes are getting started. And then what happened? It goes to some fake website, it goes to some fake Facebook website, where it may ask that enter the credential. By the time when you enter the credential, your credential has been gone to the hacker. That is one. Maybe it not ask for the credential. It may say that do the survey. By doing the survey, it's mean that they may ask some information, your age, your profile, and your city, and they will say click submit. So by the time doing these all things, it's mean that they harvest your data of about yourself, like what is your age, what's your male, female, like that. What is your location? Okay, from Madhya Pradesh. So what happened? They know you are student, you are teacher, you are doctor, whoever you are, or you are literate or illiterate, or you are free or not free. And by collecting this all information, this is called level 1 done. Once level 1 is done, then start with the second level. Then they have a data of all the students one side, they have the data of all the teachers second side, and then we have the data of all the government officials like that. So to government official, they will create, they will target in a different manner. For student, they will target with the job perspective. They will say, you are Mr. Niketan, and you are looking for some NEET exam, you are looking for some, so and so exam, or maybe you're looking for a job. So we have some hiring like that. So they will not directly say these things. They will show some advertisement to you, and you simply trap into these all things. So when you click on one link, the AI will start, the algorithm will start, and finally what happens? You can see the content for the same thing. So similarly, these are the real example which I have shown to you. This is the graph. Now, moving ahead, we have scams which you can say that work from home scams. On my screen, you can see that like these scams with the name of data entry scams, the online service scams, freelance job scams, fake job offers are there. Now, repeating the same thing. Why? Because these things are happening again and again. The awareness are happening again and again, but people still trap into these all things. So a person who is not too much techy, he or she is using like online survey perspective of things. So they are using this platform, and it can come in YouTube likes and subscribe, something like that. It can come with hotel review and rating like that. You can see that the things come with the reviews on Google Map, that is there. And movie rating jobs are also there. In movie rating, generally what happen? In movie rating, generally it's only do rating, and they have to give some money. Even in YouTube, what is happening? They post some content, they use some fake thumbnails like that, and usually we have seen that they have disabled the comment. They have the turn off the comment section, so at least people can't put that ki, no, it's a fake video, it's a. So sometimes people don't know how these things are happening. So what happened that time? They simply trap into these all things. Let's take one example. So what happened that a platform where they have seen a ad which is talking about work from home jobs. So jobs perspective, what is happening here? And this slide, this narrative is very important, where you understand exactly how cybercrime is happening. One, how cyber security kind of things are happening with you. Two, even if you are a techie, even though, how a malware can enter onto your device, onto your machine, how any spyware, how any sort of malicious content can be installed onto your device. So that is the situation. So now what happened that time? You have seen that the ad comes as a work from home jobs. At the bottom, you can see that Amazon is mentioned there. It's an impersonation fake job by some hacker by using Amazon logo. When we see the logo of any something, we simply and sometime when it comes to Pradhan Mantri Laptop Vitran Yojana, it comes with any government related emblem, Bharat Sarkar kind of thing. So that time what happened, people easily trust and they go through the content. We can see that the first image is the sponsored content. The moment when you click on apply now at the bottom, it redirect to the website called Facebook. And once we click to the Facebook, it goes to the WhatsApp. And when you click to the WhatsApp, it goes to the WhatsApp chat. I'm telling you very clearly, every person have the application onto your phone about the WhatsApp. So by the same time, when you click the WhatsApp, you simply connect with the suspect, or you can say fraudster, you can say criminal gang, and they will start chatting through the application. What is happening? By the time when you connect here, you have to mention that yes, I am looking for a job Amazon. You never know exactly, this number is not only for the Amazon job, it could be Flipkart, it could be Myntra, it could be any narrative. And when you mention Amazon, they get to know that yes, you may came from the advertisement of Amazon. And they will start like, yes, I'm Shalini. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Then they simply ask, okay, please say, please mention your name, your age, your city. Remember that thing. It is not asked by the Shalini. It is generally or majorly used by the criminals, or you can say robots, onto the same thing. And that is how literally which is work. Now, what is happening? By the time when you enter the details, it could be from, you can see a Flipkart. It could be permanent work from home. It could be anything. And by the same time, when you see 1200 rupees per day, 1500 rupees per day, sometimes they may also send the malwares. Sometimes they may send the link which is there, which is means like they may send APK file, maybe some link, and that link you open on your computer, and by the same time when you open the computer, it may download some malware, and that malware may act as a Trojan or a rat or a kind of CNC based agent, and that information may be taken by criminal to the longer reason. So sometimes we have to show that the contents are coming on what and which manner. Now, moving ahead, we have one more information about social media fraud. Social media is one of the important element. We think the content which is available, that is true. On my screen, you can see that the content which is talking about Instagram, or you can say any platform. It's not, I'm not, the entire session is not pointing about any product. It's just an example perspective. And no doubt, the good content is still available on the same platform as well. Some of the miscreants or criminals, or you can say fraudsters, are using this platform to looting the criminals. You can see that the content on the platform is what? They have disabled the chat, they have disabled the comment section. They do what? They put like a good followers onto the platform. They put some good information onto the platform, like eye-catching content, and they do what? They ask for the DMs. They say that they don't ask shipping charges. Means like there are many followers for crypto, for money, for the clothes, for different things, and they simply dupe to buy the same thing. Sometimes the same platform can sell iPhone. They say that yes, we do order online, bulk sale of this iPhone in minimal or very less price. And people do what? They trap into these things. And trust me, one thing, some platform they asking the money in a very lesser money, like suppose you want to purchase some mobile cover, so the costing of the mobile cover is 20 rupees, and when you go to the market the cover is maybe around 100 rupees or 200 or 500 rupees. So when they say 20 rupees, you're thinking that 20 is a less amount. They will say that no, you have to purchase, if you have to take things on 20 rupees, you have to purchase 20 content. So 20 to 20 like that. So finally, what happened when you pay the money 400 rupees or something like that? And finally, what happened? They will block you. And when they will block you, for 400 rupees, you will not go to the police station. You will not go to these platforms. So sometimes what happened, we have to aware that we should not purchase, we should not be greed, yes. We should not greedy into these all things. We have to understand exactly, is the content is real? What happened in this case? Then what happened? Then they search Instagram like that nodal or contact person, or maybe they put something like that on Google and they make a call to the person again, and sometime again they will trap into the same thing. And now what happened next? Next is about the malicious softwares. On my screen, it's not about the cyber perspective. Sometimes using torrent platform, using cracked version, many people even though use cracked version of softwares, you can see that people are using Microsoft Office, that is still cracked. They're using PDF converter. Sometimes from online website, they try to upload the content to merge the PDF, to clean the PDF. Even there are many websites where they claim that to clear the background, to create the good HD photo, to create the good, such kind of information. In that case, what happened that time? We don't know the website, we don't know the application, we don't know the things, and finally, what happened? We are sharing our personal data, one. Second, the information which you are getting from there, it may be malicious too. And we can see that the content, suppose the application called Bub Suite, it's a basically web application based VAPT tool where we do assessment to and find the vulnerability through the interception or fuzzing the things. So what happened? This is the crack version of the tool. So by using the crack version of the tool, we don't know exactly, maybe this application is a malicious agent which can take our data from our device. So sometimes such kind of crack softwares also play important role for this cyber crime. And what happened that time? Phishing links can come. They will take your data. They will misuse your data to the platform. And finally, what happened? You will be the victim or for the same thing. And not only the cybercrime, you can see the things with the bigger picture. You can see international news like that. The Ragnar Locker ransomware developer arrested. So we are talking about some fake ads like that. Now we have seen that from the international sources like that, the decryptor for Babu ransomware variant released after hacker arrested. And the man arrested for the hacking IRTTC website and selling Tatkal tickets worth of rupees 30 lakh. And hackers arrested for stealing customers' point from reward program company. And similarly, what happened that the Russian national sentence for. So it's not about the country, not about the things. The point is that the intention, which is by the student, one, which is by the motive, which harness, which create the issue, which is the malicious in the nature. And even though it's an international perspective or a national perspective, whatever violation is there, whatever wrongdoing is there, if they're using any digital platform, it would be, even though I can say it's a criminal offense. And when it comes to cyber, different acts, BNS, CRPC, IT Act, different things would imply here. And once it come into the nature of this, the entire situation will be wrong. So make sure that in digital era, everything is traceable, everything is workable, and can be work out. So now what happened that we discuss about the cybercrime one, we discuss about the emerging trends, which is in nature of cyber, which could be like Pradhan Mantri Yojana, which could be like, Rapido scams, you can say. Recently it was Rath Yatra based fake websites are there. It was like Heli service, Uttarakhand based, Sri Kedarnath temple ke liye. So various things are there, I would say. And what happened that time? Fake website, fake hotels, fake booking things are there. And from the government perspective, some of the criminals has been busted. One, second, many websites has been taken down. Two, on the same notice, even though the Rath Yatra based things are also there, which has been busted. The people who created the fake websites, even though some are the banned. Now see some example over here, real example. On my screen, you can see that this is the message generally which you have received. Yes, we have seen that the message generally comes from the company or from the number. So the number or the company that is generally known as SMS header. Just like message came from whom. It is very important. If the message comes on WhatsApp, one. If the message is coming from the number, that is two. And the link which is there, that is also very important to understand exactly the links are what. The link is what? Dear customer, your ICICI bank account update will be blocked today. Please update so and so. So in a very simple note, we understand the link, the content, the URL, and the basically redirection. See carefully, just notice that the URL is tiny URL. The moment when you click the URL, it goes to some fake website in the backend. And in the backend, what happened that the website, it goes to some fake where that application having a file called APK file at the end. And when you install the application onto your phone, it goes like this. It could be a ICICI bank information. And by the same time, when somebody install the application who are from ICICI bank, he or she may enter the details, PAN details, number, and the your personal information could be CVV code or your this whatever the data it can be asked. This application also asks about the permission of your SMS, your contact, your everything. And at the end of the day, what happened? This application took your data. This application take your SMS detail. That application take your contact detail, or no doubt gallery access, your location, everything. And still the person will think that I have not installed any fake application. I have installed all the legit application. So they don't know exactly the application, the whatever he or she has installed, it's a fake application. And you never know exactly this application have the permission to read your SMS. If OTP of WhatsApp comes to your phone, listen carefully. If any OTP comes related to your OTP pertaining to your WhatsApp, even though that person can able to run WhatsApp on their phone, and you will confuse that what happened, how my OTP has been shared, how my things has been shared. My point is here that never ever click any suspicious link one, because the link's not always true. It may comes like this called narrative. It can comes for the narrative like job perspective. Like you want to use Blinkit. Somebody say that if you use this Blinkit, you will get 500 rupees off. Somebody say that if you use this application, you can use premium feature of Khan Academy, study perspective, government official job perspective. You'll get anything. You can get the information about any leak data. Recently, an application said that if you use this application, you can remove the clothes of the person. You can use this application, you can download all the ChatGPT premium. It could be come in various manner. And by the time when you install, they will take all information like this, and you don't know exactly how it happened, and finally they may misuse for not one time, for every time.
Correct.
Your data would be on dark web and these are platforms. So these are the functionals and very perspective. Yes, please.
So what had I had understood personally, and I think our viewers had got a lot of informations that how do fraudsters, how do scammers, and how do these peoples manipulate us or misguide us. Especially you had explained in a very simple, very beautiful way that what are some recent trends of cybercrime, whether it's deep fake, whether it's digital arrest, and how do they misguide us and just manipulate us, and people just come in this trap. I think we had discussed a lot of things, and Deepak sir especially, I would like to give you a thank you that you had explained us in a very beautiful and very simply manner that what are some recent trends of cybercrime and how one can aware about that. Due to shortage of time, we can't take this training program further, but yes, definitely we'll be connecting once again on day 2 on another topic with the umbrella theme cybercrime. Dr. Deepak Kumar sir, thank you so much for explaining this session and joining us.
Thank you so much once again. And please do follow CyberDost. It's very important. It's a government initiative. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Definitely, sir. I think our viewers will take care of this. Thank you so much once again, sir. And before wrapping this session, important announcement for our viewers that today we had successfully wrapping this day 1 session, online training session. As I told you, this is a 5-day, 5-hour of training program. Today we had done with day 1. On day 2, that is tomorrow on Tuesday, we will be joining once again with the umbrella theme cybercrime, and you can connect with us back again. So wrapping with this session, an important announcement for the students of grade 4 and 7 that you can go ahead and purchase the textbook of class 4 and 7 on Flipkart, Amazon website, and also you can visit NCERT official website. And now let's have a quick look what next session you will be watching after some time. You will be watching our special program session Sahyog after some time at 5 p.m. So this is me, Deepak Mishra, now wrapping up with this online training program session with the commitment we will come back once again. We will be learning a lot of things. Till the time, take care of yourself, keep smiling, keep learning, and keep watching PM E Vidya channels. Namaskar.